Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Well, yes, we're in a different location. What do you hear? Birds. Could be anywhere. Could be anywhere. But I'm in my car and I wanted to do a reading. So let's call in spirit and let's get this party started, shall we? Spirit guides and angels of your whitest light, please give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, and understanding of their situation. Protect me as I open myself up to channel and protect my beautiful collective. Hi everyone, it's me again. Hang on here. All right, you're gonna hear music in the background, nature sounds. So it could be in nature, you never quite know. Hope you're getting out today. It's beautiful out where we are, where I am, where we are, me, myself, and I. But I'm shuffling cards, and I wanted to do a reading in nature and close to nature. You can see flowers in the background. So let's get my selenite stick out, clear the energy, clear the energy. All right, let's get some protection up in here. All right. And anything's possible in life and in tarot readings. So let's get to it, babies. So these are collective readings, any energy, any sign, right? Energy does not have a gender. Take what resonates, toss the rest, and let's do it. Spirit, give me a message. Not on the floor, please. Thinking of you. Blessings. We love blessings, don't we? Don't we love blessings? I love blessings. And they're desperately seeking you. Yeah, you over there. I know who you are. What? Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Yes, they are. They are desperately seeking you. So, why are they desperately seeking this person, Spirit? They say, I never stopped loving you. Did they ever say it to you? Did they ever say they loved you? Maybe once. Maybe it was just in their eyes, but you couldn't confirm it. Yeah. Spirit, give me a reason why. Defensive. So they could be defensive about this connection, or you could be defensive about this connection, or they could have just lied and denied, you know? Lied and denied. I don't care about this person. Yeah, you know. Strong attraction. This could have been something that started as a strong attraction. Maybe went somewhere for some of you. Some of you, it was just a crush. It could be a healer, or they could be a healer, or this connection could be healing. In the background. Trapped. This person feels trapped. And I feel like trapped in their mind. Something where they didn't want to care about you. They didn't want to think about you. Maybe, like I said, for some of you, the relationship was just a crush, and they're like, why am I still thinking about this person so many years, months, days, whatever, after the fact, after we no longer communicate with each other anymore, and now all of a sudden I can't stop thinking about this person. It's because they had more of a connection to you than they let on. And they're stubborn, so they don't want to admit it that they care about you. I'm waiting. Maybe they're waiting for you, man. This person could be so like stubborn, in denial, shy for some, that they thought you were going to chase them. They thought you were going to initiate maybe the contact, or maybe you always were the ones that initiated contact. You were always the person. And maybe you felt rejected by this person, like they weren't doing anything to show. You could see it, you could feel it intuitively, but they were like in denial of it. They didn't want to admit that they cared about you. And finally you're like, I get the hint. If you're not going to move forward, I get the hint. So it inevitably ended. You know, no one makes me feel the way that you do, but they don't say it. They don't say it. You know, and it maybe they never felt this way before, and they didn't know how to respond to it, those feelings. Maybe they're a control person, not just a stubborn one. But you kind of did something that nobody else did, penetrated that wall, penetrated their guardedness. Insecure came out again. Maybe you had to pick up the pieces, or they had to pick up the pieces and move forward when you weren't waiting for them. Yeah, maybe you're celebrating situations, a birthday perhaps. No choice. You had to move ahead because you weren't going to stay stuck waiting. Maybe you were waiting for a long time for them to make a move, say something. Say anything that gave you a reason to stick around. And when that didn't come, you had to walk away. What choice did they give you? Like, spirits give me no choice. Throwing stuff on the floor, spirit. It says power struggle. So there could have been like a power struggle. They could have been struggling for a long time. And it said the struggle has ended. Hang on. Dark energy. Never doubt my love. And I watch you. They watch you. Never doubt their love. And they're in their dark energy. They could have been in their dark energy back then. Yeah. You're tired. They could be tired. Tired of fighting it. Come on, spirit. For real. And no choice came out again. And I must have wrote that one twice. Follow your path, though. Spirit's like, time waits for no man. This was an awakening, maybe for the both of you. So I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Twin flames, even soul connections, it touches people. And maybe it wasn't meant to be forever, but the time that you're with each other, it impacts. Even if the impact is like the initial impact, and then assimilating it or deciphering it over time. You know, there's no more impact. It's like once it hits, there's this. It's not like collateral damage, but it's like aftershocks. Aftershocks. There's these aftershocks that happen. That it's like shake you to the core. And you're never the same again. And maybe that's what happened in your situation. There was these aftershocks. This person was in your life. All of a sudden, they're no longer in your life. You have to move forward because you have no choice. This person's giving you nothing. Nothing. And maybe it made you go in your head and doubt. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the two of you did that. You know, maybe I'm wrong about this connection because there was that push and pull dynamic. And so you both decided, or one of you decided, to just move away from the other person and just get on with your life. Maybe that was what was supposed to happen, because at the time, they weren't ready and you weren't ready. Let's go into the Kipperish, because I love the Kipperish. On Etsy, baby. On Etsy. Pick it up. You're going to love it as much as I do. I know it. Not getting paid to endorse. He's on YouTube, Intuitive Kev. Check him out on YouTube. And Etsy is where he keeps his stash. And it's really good. So this is Intuitive Kev's, what is this? Right? Kipperish deck. And then there's the Intuitive Kev Tarot deck. So Tarot deck, Kipper deck, they go together. They're awesome. So they're very intuitive, like the name says. So check them out for yourself. I think it's worth the investment. It's not too much money, I wouldn't say. for what you get out of these. I want to help him out, and I feel like he deserves it. He works hard. When you get to that level where you're helping other people and you're really doing good in life, you need somebody to recognize it. And I feel like Spirit's recognizing it through me. So I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep plugging for him. And free of charge, man. Not asking you for nothing. Not asking for recognition. I don't want recognition. I don't want anything. I just want to acknowledge a fellow reader, light worker, gifted one. I just want to recognize it for what it is, and I don't expect anything in kind. Just help them out. Help them out if you can. I feel like it would help you out too. Spirit, give me a message here about this connection, this, I don't know, like this, I don't know if it's a soul, what is it anyway, Spirit? Is it a karmic connection? Is it, Spirit's gonna say. Legal, what happened? What'd you do? What'd you do? Somebody's in trouble. Somebody's in trouble. What are they in trouble for, Spirit? A home. Divination. They might owe money on a house. They might work from home doing divination, like readings. Maybe they never declared it. Maybe they make money and they didn't declare it. Taxes. Something legal. Spirit, what is this about? Ooh. Imprisonment is here. This could lead to imprisonment for somebody. Something where they work maybe from home, but they never declared taxes. Something like that. Divination. They did something with the dark arts. They did something. What was it, Spirit? What did they do, Spirit? That it's legal. What is it? That it's in the legal system, I should say. Not legal, obviously. Money. Third party. So third party, money. They stole money from people. Rituals. Ooh, they took people's money for rituals, or they were doing ritual work, third party. A lot of money too. Ritual work. Like maybe pretending to be in their house, like working from home, pretending to be a healer, or depending, what the hell? They're not wanting me to say it. Return to sender. Doing divination work and making money from their house. Trying to imprison somebody with magic, rituals, doing ritual work over and over again because of a third party. They were part of a third party situation, like between you and this person. Crazy, man. The person's no longer enamored by this person. Maybe they got them under a spell. Could be an ice queen, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that did this. Yes, causing emotional pain. Maybe this person didn't want them to come towards you. Hello? Ooh, divinity. Somebody that had divinity. Somebody, they didn't want this person to come towards you. It was a third party, and they were doing ritual work from their house. Maybe even having a platform. Moving on. They didn't want this person to move on from them. They didn't want them to be single, sexy, and successful. Or you. Actual money, taking actual money, but it's in the reverse. So now they owe money back. Achievements in the reverse. They didn't want you to have anything, man. Working hard. They worked hard for this. Ooh. False narratives spreading lies and gossip on you. Oh, man. They had a family with this person. And, oh, God. Heaven. They want to message you. Maybe this would shock you. Maybe somebody's trying to message you to tell you this. Abuse in the reverse. They were causing a lot of problems. Maybe even abusing the person. It's no longer happening. It's no longer real love. It's in the reverse. This could be an Ice King. Now they're defensive. Or it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Intuitive Kev. Hi, boo. How's it going? They use their intuition. Oh, man. But they didn't when they married the person. Oh, God. The ancestors are saying, I'm out of this. They're not even with this person anymore. This person they tried to stay stuck could be a boss. Courthouse in the reverse, though. They could be winning something here. You're a rising star. Taking self-love. Somebody tried to steal from you. Ooh, maybe you're, what's it called? Hang on, let me turn this on for a second. Maybe what it is they tried to take your channel. Like if you had a channel, they tried to copy you. Tried to be you. And now it's in the, like, it's going to go through the courts. Like, they try to take you to court and say that you stole from them. You have a platform. They lied about you, saying they're the ones that did it. It's their channel that you stole from them. Actual money. They actually got money, though, doing readings. They tried to take your money. They tried to take your abundance, steal from you, saying that this was their ideas, that you were stealing from them. But it's being found out that it's actually them stealing from you, your ideas. Their ancestors have, like, left the building, man. Gossiping, lying, trying to steal off of you. There could be a child that's affected by this. They might have a child with your person that's in tears. It's a nice guy that they did this to. You could be a priestess. Yep. You could even feel it too. If this person's like connected to you, that they're going through stuff. Unexpected money. They thought they were going to get money. It's in the reverse. They're not going to get nothing. But look, false documents. They could have signed false documents and said it was true, that you were like copyright laws or something, trying to get them in trouble. Oh, God. Look at this. See this? They don't even want me to tell it. They are doing the most. Oh, God. I can't. Hang on. Wow. This is crazy, baby. So this person lied about you stealing from them. Maybe a tarot channel or something with divinity, something similar that they were doing that you doing, saying you copied them. Maybe even complain to a social media platform to look into it and investigate, saying you stole from them. This ugliness is affecting any children that they have in the family together. But it's coming out that say it's lies. They even documented that they were telling the truth about it. It wasn't true. They're no longer ops. This is opposition. Oh man, this is their karmic doing this. Any other Kipper stuff, we go to the tarot. And it's coming to the forefront with their investigation, whatever social media platform that you weren't, this was your ideas that they were stealing from you, getting money from you, readings and everything else, doing rituals and stuff. Health concern in the reverse, so they were trying to, either you or your person, put them in poor health. Oh man. Death magic. You can't get any more concerned than that. In the reverse. Mature woman in the reverse. So this could be a person that acts like a child. Endings. This is all ending. They're no longer going to be your opposition because Spirit's stepping in. That's what the judgment is. Love spell in the reverse. Oh man. Nose is itchy. Animosity in reverse. What does that mean? My nose is itchy. Oh God, am I getting that money? I hope so. Give me that false money. Give me that money stole. Ice Queen in the reverse. Oh man, cold. Oh, freezing. This is the kind of person. Relationship over in the reverse. Evil eye in the reverse. Man, this person's trying the most. Having faith but proving false to its power. Damn, lying. Not a star seed. A karmic masculine's here in the reverse too. Obsession in the reverse. Bondage in the reverse. My God. Bliss in the reverse. Freaking miserable. Look at this. Mentally, emotionally unstable. That's upright. We got one that's upright. The rest of them are in the reverse. Only thing that's upright. Oh man, look at this. Look, 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 look. Mentally unstable, and look. It's like crazy, baby. Look at this. Confusion and illusion. They put this person in a confused state. Somebody they marry, somebody they had a kid with. Light on you. Ops all the way. No bliss. Just blisters, man. They busted them up. Distant future, though. They're gonna get on the road and get the hell out of here. You're a gift. You have gifts. This person does not. South Node. So this was a sexual connection turned into something else. Flying monkeys. They don't want to be your ops anymore. They don't want to be crazy no more. Maybe they're on medication. I hope so. Destruction. This person wanted to destroy your life and your person's life. This is their karmic feminine. And divine masculine in the reverse. Occupation in the reverse. They don't got a job anymore. They lost their job, lost their position. Change. Yeah. Acting like they're this, they're that, and the other. So it's like one day they're calm, cool, and collected. The next day they're absolutely miserable. Bipolar energy. Nothing. Not. If you say anything about people that got bipolar, if you need help, you have problems. I'm not making fun of anybody, but this is like unreal. The veil, hiding under a veil, magic, or what is that called? A beauty spell. The veil's being lifted, man. People are seeing what they are. Voodoo. Voodoo? Oh man, look at this manipulation, but it's in the reverse. They manipulated this person. Abandoned. They're getting the hell out of Dodge, man. Your person's like, I'm done. Trusted, no more. In the reverse. Concerns. You shouldn't be concerned though, because your spirit guides are on the move with this. And look, twin flame. This is your twin flame that's going through that. You're the divine feminine. And you're unbothered in the reverse. I mean, somebody's really bothered by you. Poverty in the reverse. So at one time you could have been bothered by the situation, because if they were sending you bad magic, bad juju, it could have affected you. It definitely affected your person, but not anymore. Something's changing in the wind. The Lovers is here. They want to make a choice. Four of Wands. They want to have a life with you, not this person. This copycat. This person who lied, sent all kinds of illusions, false illusions and delusions towards your person to keep them stuck. Even magic that hurt them. Death magic towards you. It's all being returned to sender. It's like the universe balances out injustices. Not just because of you being a light worker or you being a person of divine faith. That is all well and good, and that's something we should be, right? We should do what we can to help out the universe in a positive way. What happens is universal law steps in. If a person is unjustly being targeted and they're using dark magic, spell work, divination in a dark way, then spirit steps in as the equalizer, if you want to call it like that, the equalizer. Because justice has to be balanced. For every unfairness, there has to be fairness. So this is what's happening now. Oh my God, I can't even make it up. Look at this. The bottom of the deck, justice. Are you for real? Spirit. Satan and so man. On God, no caps. Justice. Justice has to balance out. So even though you go through hard times, for every struggle, there is triumph. For every struggle, there is success. For every tragedy, there's triumph. It's like there has to be that balance. For every rainstorm, there's rainbows. If you want to break it down to that. It's like, and that's just the law of the universe. That's not necessarily just the law for you. of course, we have our ancestors, our guides, we have our angels that protect us and surround us and all that stuff, but we're not going to not go through things in life because we are a light worker or we are gifted in spiritual things. We are going to go through stuff, but also when it goes too far, that's when Spirit says, stepping in. They're stepping in. The ancestors are like, let's go. I'm rolling up my sleeve. For real, you touch my person. But it's like, and then Spirit's like holding the gates back. Yo, they need to go through certain things to learn. And then all of a sudden it's like, okay, the injustice is too much. There's too much of one thing. The dark energies are getting away with so much. Too much. Now we're going to balance it out. And then they just step aside. That happens. So this is what's happening in this case. Justice is going to happen. So if there's like, there we go. There we go. It's like confirmation. For everything that happens, man, there's a savior. There's somebody coming. There's somebody that runs in when other people are running the hell out. 5 of Cups. There has been for a long time between you and your person. There has been confirmation. God bless firefighters. I swear, they do such good works. It's like 5 of Cups. This person did the most to try to keep the both of you separated. Because this was a fated connection. Devil energy. That your person could have been in the devil energy. Could have been in their south node. Met this person. And this person did the most to keep them with them. But there's a change in the wind, man. The devil is not going to win. The devil's not going to win. This could be a King of Wands that was in their sexual energy. King of Wands, who's the leader. King of Wands, who makes things happen. They jumped into something too quick. And the Most High, man, the Most High is balancing this act out. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. This is a person who works hard. And this is a person who's been studying, learning, trying to do the best they can, like you. So this nonsense that's happening is not going to continue. Guidance, divine guidance. You were being guided out of the situation, but your person stayed stuck for a long time. Yeah. The Queen of Cups, you were a loving person that didn't deserve what happened to you. And that's why there's a judgment. Judgment on this person who's done it. Legal issues. This person's having legal issues, not just spiritually, but also legally. If they're like lying and pretending to be something, collecting money and doing ritual work, and it's all smoke and mirrors, they don't have a gift. They're just like trying to project your prosperity onto them and saying that you did that for that, you know, you're the one that's the liar. It's coming out. The truth is coming out. Ace of Cups, they've lost this relationship with your masculine, with your person. Your masculine. Well, maybe you're masculine. Any other card, Spirit, before we end it? But take heart. I mean, there's a balance. There is a, what is it called? Something good's going to come out of this for you. Something good. Your person is going to learn. I feel like your person wants to come towards you. 7 of Swords. This person was sneaky and deceptive and lied. But look, the bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. They're going to make a love offer. I feel it. This person, this trash box, this person that lied on you, called down your name, slandered you to your person, to other people, and made people think negatively of you. And even if you had like a tarot channel or you were doing something in the spiritual arts, and all of a sudden people are questioning you, they're no longer questioning you, baby. They're questioning that person. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, legal issues come out again. Obsessed. They were obsessed with doing this, keeping this person stuck. But the 10 of Cups, you're gonna get your just due after all of this. Spirit stepping in. Spirit is stepping in on this situation. Oh boy. Yep, King of Cups. They love you. They love you. The Judgment Man, you know? They may have been in denial. May have been stubborn. They may have not said anything to you about how they felt. or they may have been very, I don't know, like tight-lipped about it, or defensive even. May have walked away from you. Situations were going on, broiling in the background that you weren't aware of. But they have always loved you, and the love has grown stronger no matter how long it's been. And this person's going to come towards you. So that's all I have for you today in Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe and join my tribe because I'd love to have you. Till next time, be safe out there, my friends. Bless.